Greetings. This is Honolulu Blue from HB Cruising. I recently had an adventure on one of Princess's 80s themed cruises. This video is part 1 of that story. I went from Detroit to Houston IH on Southwest with a stop in Nashville. There were no issues and I boarded a shuttle to the terminal in Galveston. The first issue came when I went into the terminal. Those who had their medallions already could go directly to security. Unfortunately, I did not have my medallion, and at least 90% of those who were boarding with me did not have theirs, so I had to wait in a lengthy line in order to pick it up. It took about half an hour for me to get through that line. The rest of check-in was quick and I made it on board. I had first booked an interior cabin, but a few weeks before this cruise, I was given a complimentary upgrade to an obstructed ocean view cabin. The view wasn't great, other than of the lifeboat, but I could live with it and thought the rest of the cabin was nice. I boarded to find out that I had $23.51 in extra onboard credit. I assume this is because the port fees that were charged when I booked this cruise had decreased. Whatever the reason, I appreciated the extra credit. I prepaid for internet access. It cost $25 for the 5 days of this cruise. It's more expensive now because of a price hike by Princess a few months ago. I met my cabin steward and decided I liked him. He met my needs quite well. I ordered a burger, fries, a fruit cup, and some drinks for room service. The food was good, but it took about 40 minutes to get to me. That was a little disappointing, but worse was to come. I didn't do much else on the first day and evening other than read and process the many documents that were given to me. We sailed on time to Cozumel. On Monday, the second day of the cruise, I went to an early seminar on how to use the medallion and its app. It was more informative than I expected. Mario, the man who ran the seminar, obviously knew his stuff, and was patient with those who asked him for help. Only a few people attended because it was so early, which was kind of a shame. After that I went to the lecture about some of the excursions that Princess offered. It was done well and I did eventually book a tour in Progresso. I'll tell you about it later. In the afternoon I attended a lecture from former tour manager and author Leo Rossi. He has worked with many of the most legendary rock stars and wasn't afraid to tell stories about them. I enjoyed this lecture and thought it fit the theme of the cruise quite well. That evening came the highlight of the cruise to that point, the concert in the main theater from DSB. DSB is short for Don't Stop Believing, one of the most famous songs from the rock band Journey, whom DSB paid tribute to. I thought they did a wonderful job. It was easy to imagine closing my eyes and listening to the music and dreaming of being back in the 1980s. The rest of the evening didn't go so well. I missed the music trivia session, the dinner buffet was a major disappointment, and room service was so busy I had to cancel my order after an hour and a half of non-delivery. But DSB was so good that it made up for all that and more. How would the next 3 days go? Stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel so you'll be notified when I post more videos in this series and give you easier access to my other videos mostly covering music-themed cruises and solo travel.